What's up guys, it's Midsolving back with another YouTube video. This time I'm updating my Technomancer class based on the update to fix that damage mitigation on what day is it? May 25th it came out. So after that patch, this is going to be my updated build for my Technomancer. It's really good DPS. I'm able to carry 2 people at once on CT15s. I can gold Eye of the Storm and everything else, so this is pretty much all you need to survive those. It's not really like a speed running build, so if you're looking for a speed running build, don't use this because there are better options out there for that. But as far as just surviving and being able to carry on CT15s, this works really, really well, and I'm able to pretty much dominate. I've maxed out at like 525 million damage or something on the longer expedition. So yeah, it's pretty good. So anyway, blighted turret, and cold snap as my skills. Here's the skill tree. So we got, you know, the top tree all the way across. Weapon damage, weapon leech, armor piercing, critical damage, toxic and vulnerable. Vulnerable inflicted enemies 40% more effective. Decreased distance of long range, weapon damage, health regen. This helps with survivability. Toxic receive 10% more. Decrease the distance considered to be long range. Increase your weapon damage. Increase assault weapon damage. Increase assault weapon damage. Armor piercing. Increase damage and take more damage. Long range weapon damage. Increase magazine size. Enemies afflicted with toxic receive more damage. And activating decay. Increase weapon damage for you and your allies for 40% for 10 seconds. That's my entire skill tree. That's what I use for my DPS Technomancer. I'm going to go over to my weapons and mods. So you can see I have 104k armor, and my firepower base is at 211, which obviously it shoots up really high. Here's my other stats if you're interested in any of that. So I'll just keep that up there as I'm going through the rest of this. So I use an Earthborn Renegade Assault Rifle that's at 95.1k with Bone Shrapnel and Dark Sacrifice for maximum damage output. And then my secondary is Inferno Seed, which has Wrath of Moloch and Dark Sacrifice. I pretty much only use this to kill Yagak on EOTS, Moloch on Frontline, Dr. Dump Truck on Boomtown. Very specific, like single target headshot weapon. It's very good for that specifically. Then in my armor, I have all bonus firepower, long range, close range, Dum Dum bullets and bloodlust in the helmet. Bonus fire, yeah, as you can see, same attributes. Captain Hunter and crit stack in my chest. My pants have spare mag and sharp eye. Spare mag obviously is the extra bladed rounds. Their main concern here is keeping your bladed rounds up. Gloves have trick up the sleeve and euthanizer, and boots have radical therapy and damage absorber. I'm choosing to continue to use just damage absorber as my only defense mod. I think the 52k armor is more than enough to keep you alive in most situations, and the 10% resistance really helps too. And that being just a base stat instead of requiring you to ADS and kill something like mitigation from death or something else along those lines is really good because you just have it all the time. You don't have to rely on ads coming out or anything like that. So I think these are the best mods for what I do while playing this game, which is usually carrying people or just playing through CT15s on my own for loot or whatever it is. I can pretty much beat anything and get gold. So I think it's really good. So I'm just going to go real quick, some reasonings for using some of the other stuff. Obviously, radical therapy, everything I do is toxic, so it's going to increase the damage to toxic. Euthanizer, again, more toxic. Trick up the sleeve. So here's one that some people say they use toxic lead. So in my experience, and I've heard a lot of other people have the same exact experience, is that toxic lead is actually much less reliable when there's desync, which there's always desync when you're playing with anyone else in your game, or even if you're not even if you are the host versus not the host, there's always a ton of desync, and desync pretty much makes toxic lead not work very often. Trick up the sleeve has the same issue, but it works much more often than toxic lead does. That's why I use trick up the sleeve instead. So, and 30% extra bullets is more than enough because you can just one tap perforos when you have blighted up or whatever with this build. So, and then I use spare mag obviously as a backup if I am not able to get enough ad kills using that other mod. So I always have a second magazine of it. And then obviously Sharp Eye just increases firepower. Then these ones, damage against elites, great for just melting all the elites. Crit stack, again, increasing your firepower. And then here, assault weapon damage, I'm only using assault weapons all the time. And bloodlust, killing shots increase your firepower. So again, just all really mods that are stacking your firepower. The other option that I'm going to try at some point is when I do manage to roll some perfect boots, I'm going to try no damage mods. If I can get, I mean, no defense mods, not damage. Obviously, all damage mods. So I would just take damage absorber out, and hopefully I'll get a pair of boots that have something else. Maybe even icicle storm, so that like my cold snap explodes on everyone and it kills people that way. And then just use that with radical therapy, and that will allow me to just clear mobs really quickly and just do a lot more damage a lot more quickly and cover a lot more AoE with my cold snap and then blow them all up and do that. So that's like the ideal build right now, I think, without any damage mods, but I haven't been able to get good enough boots to do that just yet. But that's something I'm probably going to try. So that's pretty much it. That's my Technomancer build. If you're interested in seeing me use it in action, I'm going to play a video of just a quick expedition run through after the conclusion of me talking right now. And if you want to see it in action ever, or you want to get carried on CT15s or whatever you want, you need help, swing by the stream. I'd greatly appreciate it. Twitch.tv/midsofting. If you enjoy the video or find it helpful, please give it a like. Consider subscribing to my channel on YouTube. I really, really appreciate it. We have a great Outriders community surrounding our Discord and my stream and the YouTube channel and everything. So if you guys are interested in that, lots of helpful people, lots of fun. We're always having fun. I stream every single day, post a video every day. So if you're interested, please sign on to my content, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the gameplay. Dun, 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 dun. I hate that we have to wait for these to climb over the wall. Like, come on, bro. Three whole alphas just sitting here. Camping. Why is this guy back here? What are you doing? What the heck? What is he doing? You watch if you haven't, it's so good. I did hear it was good. I wonder if Hardcore Henry is filmed with a GoPro. I don't think, I mean, I guess it's possible. I feel like half of that movie is just like fake arms and like a robot swinging the camera around, and that's it. No way he didn't die. He's got literally a cube of health left. Holy crap. Oh no, what's your take on the game now that you're playing it for the second time today? This game you're talking about, RK? I mean, I definitely feel like I'm taking hits without going down that I was not taking pre-update. So that's good. Especially from like Broodmothers. I do still feel like there's times, I don't know if it's just like, because obviously I only use one like defense mod, so like, you know, take this with a grain of salt because I'm a glass cannon build, but it definitely feels like there's times where like a rifleman or an alpha or like whatever just walks up next to me and can like hit me one time and I'm at 1% health instantly, which is still really dumb. But I don't know, it might just be my build, like maybe, I don't know. Like if you guys aren't experiencing that, then it's probably just my build and I just have to be more careful. But there's definitely been times so far where something hit me and I thought I was gonna die because I'm just used to dying from it, and I didn't, and I was like, ooh. Update. What that defense mod am I running? Damage absorber. That's the only one I have on. That's the only one I've been running for a while. And I mean, I was still surviving as long as we were in trios and I'm not taking all the aggro, so it's not really that much different, but there were definitely times where I would get downed even in trios if something just touched me, and now I'm kind of just eating hits that I wouldn't before. So it's really just giving me that like extra ounce of survivability that allows me to just stay up and keep shooting a little bit longer, which is all I really needed. That's what kills you, because like especially with tech, as soon as you get down, you lose your blighted, and then like another enemy will come over and one hit you. Can't do any damage because you don't have blighted. And then it's a whole thing, you know? Loving you.
Who the hell
is
are you?
easy 'cause you're beautiful. Making love to you
Now they think
is all I wanna do.
what a bunch of clowns.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do.
Creatures. That feral maniac
Nice. Dude, back to your Queen Padme helmet I seen? Yeah. I put the helmet back on. I got tired of looking at my chick's face and hair, honestly. I feel like just having like a human face out is just lame. Like, I don't know. I just want to look like I have a cool helmet on all the time. You know what I mean? Trickster teleport not working? Oh, that's just classic Trickster, you know? Nothing new here. Yo, how do you like? Yo, Heat, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, man. I like it a lot. I played for 4 hours today. Combat's really fun, really fast. There's a lot of different, like, diverse builds you can come up with, like different abilities, weapons, guns that all kind of like play a different way. It's really fast paced, which I love the combat that is. Lots of like leveling and finding different like crafting items and stuff like that, so you can make new stuff and get new gear. So like looting is important and all that crap. There's like big boss fights. There's some cool exploration and side quests, and the characters that I've talked to I think are all really cool, and some are absolutely hilarious. Like there's one that was just literally Elvis, and he just talked like this, and I was like cracking up the whole time, so that was amazing. And then you can get like cool helmets and clothes and stuff and switch out and wear like whatever you want. So I was like just wearing a panda hat that made me look like a panda, so that was pretty sick. And then I had like a motorcycle helmet and like all this other cool stuff. But yeah, it's I really like it so far. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's almost like if you've ever played Darksiders 2, it actually reminds me a lot of Darksiders 2, because it was very like, it was open world with like some side quests and some enemies as you're traversing the world, and then mixed into there were like big areas that had like dungeons and stuff like that. So that sort of like Zelda puzzle dungeon like gameplay mixed in with like the open world area, like Darksiders 2, is a lot of what it reminds me of. The combat isn't really like Darksiders, but as far as that stuff goes, that's what it reminds me of, actually. And it's really cool. I like it a lot. What's up, Wolf? Hope you're having a good day, dude. Wood, so how's the gameplay? My survivability's better. I think I'm taking hits that I wouldn't take before without going down. So, I mean, I think it's improved. I think I definitely notice an improvement. It's not perfect. I mean, we're still getting people crashing and disconnecting, but, you know, at least something can punch me and I'm not dead instantly and sent to the Shadow Realm in 2 seconds.